نعم.
رمز ماني يا رياض.
Of course are UAE citizens. They are now so much mingled with the other tribes in the UAE. They used to be a speech community by themselves, talking about geographical land in the past, because they lived in seclusion for quite some time, taking the land, the type of land that they used to behind mountains and top of mountains. But I think now they have, with the intermarriage that happens between them and the other tribes, they are intermingled now with the rest of the UAE. And they are so proud of their patronymy, by the way. They are so proud of themselves and of their dialect. The Shehuh, in fact, as a community, as speaking community, they are very distinguished when they speak. And you can tell them, if you are moving in a land, moving, for example, in Ras Al Khaimah, and you move to the area where the Shehuh are actually settling, your ears will automatically pick up that there are certain sound system, that words are pronounced a bit differently from what the ear is used to hear in the local dialect. And the sound for example, that you would hear it in the local dialect of UAE, it is pronounced like which is, we call it glottal stop. So the word arba'a, that we pronounce it, they say arba, arba. Also the r, which is a retroflex. The R in the Arabic, it's normal R, but in the Shehi dialect, you will hear them that they are sort of rolling up their tongue when they pronounce the R. They say arba. This is something part of the history of this land, and I think the Shehi represent an era of evolution of the language itself. I mean, if we talk about language origin and language development, it represents a good example of how language develops. And it's for me as a linguist, I mean, I look at the Shehi language from the historical point of view, from sociolinguistics point of view, from a cultural point of view. I think it is as important as archaeological excavation. Language is just part of the documentation of the history of the people. Maybe people will die, maybe excavation will go, but the language will remain. We always say that language and the vocabulary of the language would remain forever, and we have to preserve it.
ما شاء الله.
نعم.
الحمد لله.
نعم.
وهذا اليوم ده.
هاي اليوم ضرمك. وعندك شو يسموها خصابة ثانية.
ما شاء الله.
نعم.
الحمد لله.